It's Chris One. We are reacting. Yes. We're reacting to Young Thug. Another snitching video, basically. Let's get into it.
Man, there's a lot of disgust that I have for damn near everything that's been coming out about Young Thug. And really, if we're keeping it a buck, the lowest thing on the priority list for most people is probably him in that interrogation video on what ratting or snitching or telling is. His character is just falling apart completely. And this actually hurt my heart because for some of you guys that don't know, some of you guys are new. I was the biggest Young Thug. I was proselytizing Young Thug music in 2014. Like, it was tough out there. I'm not going to lie. Like, we were hiding. We were basically coming out from under the floorboards like Anne Frank and trying to get people to convert to Young Thug because they were hunting down Young Thug fans and saying that he was the most garbage thing ever. It was tough being a Young Thug supporter back then.
Facts.
So, for me to see this, it's just like, ugh. So, I'm going to play you guys the clip right now. This was on a call when he was talking to Mariah the Scientist, and he just randomly, the amount of volunteering of information that nobody asked for that Young Thug does is like nothing I've ever seen before. So I'm going to play you guys this
clip right now. If I ever take a year off.
P used to be signed to Gucci Mane. When Gucci Mane found out that shit, he dropped the name. Because P used to try to rap.
Well, they still friends, so how's that?
Yeah. Gucci ended up going to jail. I gave it, got him turned soft. Start fucking with it.
So why does this bother me so much? Well, Gucci Mane, number one, basically put on Young Thug.
Lil Wayne did.
If I recall the exact story, I think it was Pee Wee Longway that was cool with Thug. And then Pee Wee Longway was tight. Pee Wee Longway was out there in these streets. He was tight with Gucci, and he linked Young Thug with Gucci. And then Young Thug's first deal was with 1017 Brick Squad Records. He was signed to Gucci Mane. You can even see in the early tapes, a lot of them were presented by 1017. So I think he signed him to like 25 bands or something, and he was messing with Young Thug. Like, he taught Thug really, like, Thug's work ethic was inspired by Gucci Mane.
The studio, Pee Wee bring Thug and two other guys. I didn't even know these guys. I didn't even know he was bringing them. And Pee was like, Gucci, listen, they hard. They the one who got me to start rapping. Sign them. And I had a bag with some money, and I got $25,000 out. I gave it to him right there, signed Thug right there. Never had heard a song on him. But just because he told me to sign him. And that's kind of how I am. I feel like, you know, I value Pee Wee's opinion so much. If he say this dude hard, and then from that day on, that same day, Thug didn't leave the studio. He spent the night there. And then I'll come back, and then he'll have all this, you know, he have his sister, he have 30 people in the studio. But he'll never leave. He just always be there recording.
And then over time, like, things split up. But even before that, he had this song, Free Gucci. It was a great song. He performed it at the rodeo tour. Fire song. He was a trash performer then, though. But it's okay because, well, what's his name made up for it. But, yeah, he had 1017 Thug, 1017 Thug 2, 1017 Thug 3. I think I Came From Nothing. That was also when he was on 1017 as well. So he had a bunch of projects. And I think there was this Purple album that he was on too. It was like Gucci Mane 1017 Records. If I don't remember all the tracks on it though. But I remember listening to this stuff. There was like Young Thug, Brick Squad. So all of this is what Gucci Mane helped him with. Like, he helped put the guy on. And then Rich Gang came in, and I think there might have been some, like, business or whatever. But time passes. Gucci Mane gets locked up. Young Thug's blowing up while Gucci Mane is locked up. So Gucci Mane gets out. And I tweeted this, and this is why it's so evil. Because Young Thug was saying that Gucci went soft in jail. And I tweeted this out, and I said, Gucci Mane went into jail and came out, and he got married. And he's still married. He avoided the street BS. And he's married to a woman that's not using him, that's adding value to his life. Let me roll you guys that clip of, what's her name? Keisha Kaur. Like, some people were mad at her for what she said, but let me roll you guys that clip right now.
I still cook for him. Only thing Gucci got to do is shower. He don't got to do nothing else. I do everything for that man. but not because I have to do it. I want to. I enjoy taking care of him. I enjoy him just being happy, going to the studio and doing music. I don't want him to worry about the bills, worry about what he got to eat, worry about nothing. That man, all he got to do is bathe child and go do his shows and go to the studio. That is it. The wife takes care of everything else, and I love doing it. And if I don't do it, I would be miserable.
Why do you think you'd be miserable?
Because I want to take care of my man. I don't want nobody else to do it. I want you to pay so-and-so to do this. A chef, I cook for him. I buy his clothes. I do everything. And I want to keep the money at home.
Thanks.
Baby!
I want to keep the money in the bank.
Yes, yes, yes.
I invest. I do great investments. So it's like, the thing is, when you have a man, you want that man to need you, not want you. And Gucci needs me. He can't function without me. And that's what you want in a relationship.
So whatever opinion you have, this woman is clearly for Gucci Mane. She helped him get his money up.
God.
So whatever opinion you have, this woman is clearly...
You see this watch? Bro, this man Gucci. Oh, wow. Dang. She might have some S rank. Yeah.
For Gucci Mane. She helped him get his money up. He wrote a successful book after that, an autobiography that sold well. He dropped several hit songs. He had Both. He had another song, and then he had a project that did well as too. He signed the first 1017, not the first, but after he was locked up. So he had Pooh Shiesty, he had Fujiano, he had Big Scar, he had a Legion, and Pooh Shiesty, Young Thug was messing with Pooh Shiesty, so he brought a new star to the forefront. He was in the best shape of his life, and he stayed in excellent shape. And he was richer than when he went in part thanks to his girlfriend. And he's been loving life ever since.
He was fat.
Let's take a look at, and he calls that going soft. If that's going soft, then I think we all want to go soft. Young Thug, what did he do? He went into jail, and while he was in there, he was gossiping about everybody, kikiing, ha-ha-ing, while probably eating his zebra cakes, considering how fat he got. Like, how do you get fat in jail?
Relax.
Work out. Look at Gunna. So you're the one that actually objectively got Pillsbury Doughboy soft, like literally.
Relax
not
on
the
Thug,
figurative version of whatever you consider soft. What did he want? Gucci Mane to come out and start talking this tough talk and get himself locked back in again? And Gucci Mane did not go soft, even from Young Thug's definition. We're going to talk about that in a couple of or in a minute or two. So Young Thug has a bigger ego than before. He dropped zero music after 10 months. When that's your career, you're a musician. So you dropped nothing. You hopped on a Lil Baby track for his album that did nothing. Okay. And his reputation was destroyed in under 5 days because of his own doing. He decided to keep talking that talk like he ran stuff. King Spider, he's coming back. Where are you coming back? Now he's hiding in a corner, and he's not coming out right now because he knows that they have a lot more calls that they can leak about him. But Gucci Mane is the one that went soft, right? And this goes to show, in 2018, right? This is post Gucci Mane getting out. He tweets out, I got $1 million cash for Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug to do one mixtape at the brand new Polar Bear Studios. No cap. 12 songs from scratch. No cap. Burr. So he's trying to bring back two people. Keep in mind the politics that was going on between Quan and Thug. Quan distanced himself because his big homie Nut got killed by Young Thug's peoples. So here, Gucci Mane probably knows that. But all the fans, we know that we want Young Thug and Quan back. Everybody underneath the comments, we're talking about yo, yeah, oh my God, yes, please, nothing but positivity. So Gucci Mane here is trying to bring something positive to both music fans and to Atlanta. We can agree that's a good thing, right? Even the Young Stoner Life Twitter account said coming soon. What does Young Thug reply? This absolute demon, and we're not talking demon oh no, tough guy, he was shooting. No, demon as in the serpent, so the person you need to avoid, the person they talk about in the Bible, the incarnation of evil. He says, you know I'm the guy got you together when you came home, kid. I'm straight for life. You're calling Gucci Mane kid? The guy that put you on? And some people felt this was disrespectful or whatever, and maybe this is why he thought that Gucci Mane got soft, because he didn't react to him in a certain way. But if we circle back to Gucci Mane, when he did, Triller was running the series called Versus, and they had Gucci Mane, who did a Versus with Young Jeezy. Gucci Mane killed Young Jeezy's homie that was sent to kill Gucci Mane. So it was a self-defense. He beat the body. And in that, you could see towards the end that Gucci Mane was about to get disrespectful, or like he kind of got a little bit disrespectful, and Jeezy like just let it slide. But Gucci Mane was not playing around, and you could still see from that footage he was willing to take it there. If you remember, you remember. So Gucci Mane didn't change. He's still the same Gucci Mane, but he's just like, I'm not gonna trick myself out of the amazing life that I have. I'm in amazing health. My kids are doing well. My business is doing well. I'm a legend in my neighborhood. I never told on anybody. I never volunteered information like Young Thug was doing. And the people that matter, and I'm mature. And he, like, let's just take a look at it right now. Like, you, Young Thug or Gucci Mane. Not musically, of course. Like, musically, I'm going to listen to a lot more Young Thug. But just where you rank them. You're like, yo, I respect Gucci Mane a lot more. Do you want to be like Young Thug or like Gucci Mane? Key.
Neither one,
That's all he did over the phone while he was locked up that whole time. Just hate in his heart. And this was 2018. So he harbored this disdain for Gucci Mane for 7+ years. And then he's talking to his girl, Mariah the Scientist, talking about like, yeah, you know, Gucci went soft after. What did you want him to do? Did you want him to come out like you? Get right back on the BS that you went in? And keep in mind, he was done. You still got 15 or 20 years of probation, or else you might go get locked up. And even Brian Steele talked about how he didn't like the fact that Young Thug took the plea deal. He said, I think we could have beat it. And yeah, Gotti beat the case afterwards. So who's really soft that couldn't take it to trial or couldn't continue trial and ignore this plea deal and needed to come home? Was it Gucci, or was it you, Young Thug, that couldn't take it anymore? You engorged yourself, probably eating everything on the commissary menu. And I've never seen Young Thug this fat. The guy said he didn't used to eat for days. Hey, you remember how skinny he was? He used to have to get IVs. Man, this is just the level of disgust, like a snake. Man, like I said it on Twitter X. I said I'd rather have 100 enemies than one friend like Young Thug. But
is there any coming back for him? No, gang. W video.